I wanted to bring up something. I've been wanting to bring this up for the longest time.
Oh.
And it's Alex said something a few weeks ago in video games that he felt was sort of like getting something off his chest.
Yes. Oh, yes. The fact
that you have a hard time playing video games by yourself.
We had to talk about video games in the movie section.
Bring it up.
We do.
Let's bring it around.
So I have something that I've been wanting to get off my chest that I feel is a similar feeling that I've come to a realization that I don't like movie trailers.
What?
I don't want to see them. I don't want to watch them. The only movie trailers that I want to watch are for movies that I don't want to see. Movie trailers tell me too much of the plot. I like a teaser, and then if I know I want to see this movie, I don't want to know anything else. So frequently in the last few weeks, I've had to close my eyes during.
I remember you. This is a new thing because you were like,
and I'm not going to admit it.
It started with No Country for Old Men.
No, it's not. I've been doing it a long time.
Oh, okay.
If I know I want to see something.
Yeah, thank you.
For instance, in the No Country for Old Men review, you said, "Oh, that scene where the car blows up." You're like, "Oh yeah, that was in the trailer."
Right.
For me, that was epic. I didn't know that was coming. I didn't see it because I'd close my eyes every time a No Country for Old Men trailer came on. And maybe that's silly, and maybe I'm immature, but I'm telling you, it makes for a better viewing experience. If you think the movie's going to be good, I honestly feel like I don't want to see the trailer.
I wholeheartedly agree. /
disagree.
It's a lot of punctuation.
Disagree.
I don't know if you could do that.
I definitely, every movie that I've seen, every great movie that I've seen, and not having seen the trailer, I think was amplified by not having any clue what would happen next. And I do try, when I know I'm going to see a movie, I try to avoid the trailer as much as possible.
For instance, I know that we're going to be talking about the Dark Knight trailer when it comes out. I have no desire to see the Dark Knight trailer. I'm going to be there day one. I'm going to see Dark Knight. I want to see it. I want to walk into that movie not knowing a frame because I feel that as a savvy moviegoer, the more movies I see, I can feel the beats that are in the trailer, and I can feel a lot of times I'll see a trailer and go, that's the end of the movie. But I know that's the end of the movie.
But that's true. But sometimes too, there's I think I agree with you with teasers.
Not true.
Teasers are different because the Rocky teaser that came out a couple years. There's some trailers that are far better than the movie.
Oh, of course.
And there's some trailers that are, even the No Country for Old Men trailer. I love the movie wholeheartedly, and I love that the trailer was great. Like I love
trailers.
There's
get me
technology
excited about movies, even if I'm already excited. It like brings it up a notch for me.
Right.
Yeah.
And it also sometimes it lets you. Sometimes people go into movies. And I walk out and they're like, that was not what I was expecting. I'm like, did you see the trailer? It's like, I sometimes feel like the trailer sometimes tells you kind of where your head should be at when you walk into this,
Especially for No Time for Cholera, because otherwise you wouldn't have known it was about cholera. I can go either way. I mean, I get that but I get too much enjoyment out of watching trailers. I mean, I remember when Apple put up the trailer page for the first time, and I was like, there's a place I can go and just watch trailers. And it was really the first time, besides seeing them in the front of movie theaters, outside where the people would hold posters that were trailers.
You drive by, you're like, hey.
Yeah, and so for me, there are times when I'll spend an hour just sitting there watching the newest trailers without even thinking about it. And so there's some enjoyment I get out of that, but
totally.
I don't know. I'm not going to stop watching them, but I
literally close my eyes, and I wish I could close my ears. Sometimes
Why don't you plug your ears?
But there's smartly created trailers that you might be missing.
I agree.
Cloverfield trailer.
But I'm hoping that is not. I mean, that teased me to get interested in the movie, and from now on, I don't want to see anymore.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway. Remember the Fifth Element teaser was just 5 in space?
Look at me.
Nope.
I'm ready to.